All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on Nicovelli TV.
Alright, so on Nicovelli TV, my name is Sylvester White.
That's what's up, man. Are you a Knicks fan, brother?
I'm not a Knicks fan, but I did watch the game today. I'm not impressed with how they played.
Before you go there, who's your team?
Right now I'm riding with the Lakers, only because I'm a LeBron fan.
So you're not really a Laker fan?
I'm really a Laker fan.
There you go. I can live with that.
Be
All
honest,
right.
LeBron fan when he was in Miami, I was a Miami fan. When he was in Cleveland, I was a Cleveland fan. So he back in LA, so I'm an LA fan.
All right, man. Just know when he come to New York, you can't bandwagon.
Yeah.
You got to be with us, man. I don't think that's going to happen, but anyway, man, you said you seen the game, right?
Yeah, I seen the game.
What's your intake, man? We beat the Celtics 105-75. Some might say, oh, y'all didn't have no Jason Tatum, y'all ain't have no Kemba Walker. But we beat the Bucks. The Knicks fans seen the Knicks dominate the Bucks.
Right. I
mean, talk to me, man.
From my intake of the game, I seen they was playing resilient, man. They was playing, they was diving after it. Mitchell Robinson playing hurt, Stu diving on the floor,
Speaking of Mitchell Robinson, he had 8.7 rebounds on a bruised heel. He's getting this Willis Reed on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about him, man. His heart.
Yeah.
And I was pretty worried about Mitch because there was some talk about him bitching about his extension contract. He was afraid, but it seemed like he got his mind.
It seemed like he mentally there, he's there, like he's ready to give his all to the team, and I feel like, like a lot of people, they're gonna start, recognizing him as a big man, to be reckoned with in this league, soon. Him along with Christian Wood, I think is, at least the young, rounded out big man, that's not getting talked about.
Right.
Up and under, that's up and coming. I think him and Christian Wood is, pretty much up there. Okay.
What would your take on RJ Barrett, man?
RJ Barrett, oh man, I actually like RJ Barrett. He wear my favorite number 9. But yeah, RJ Barrett, I feel like, where he just got to keep shooting the ball, Don't listen to what everybody else is saying, about all the critics and all that, he had a bad shooting slump or whatever. He just came back off, I believe it was 2 20-point games back-to-back.
He was struggling for the last couple of games. He wasn't able to hit the 3 ball.
Right.
Today's game, he was able to get a couple of looks with that.
Right.
He finished with 19 points.
Finished with 19. Oh, okay. But I want to talk about Julius Randle.
Talk to me about Randle, man.
Julius Randle, one of my favorite big men. I was mad that he left the Lakers. That the Lakers is like, they couldn't get that contract negotiation. But I'm happy that he's actually, in New York now. He's actually the central point, the focal point of their offense.
Right.
And I feel like, if they just keep giving it to him and he just keep, playing with as much energy and passion as he is, I feel like the Knicks, they have a chance of slipping in there, in the playoff run.
In the playoffs, man.
In the playoffs, yeah, of course.
Honestly, I feel that the reason why the Knicks lost these 5 straight games, we broke the loser streak, but the reason why we found ourselves -5 in a row is due to some injuries. We had some injuries, man. We got Quickley a little quick.
I wanted to talk real quick about Immanuel Quickley.
Talk to me, but let me finish my statement. We had Quickley, he was injured. Obi Toppin was hurt.
Right.
Frank Ntilikina is hurt.
Oh man, right.
I mean, now as we getting our players back, the offense will come back as well, man.
Right. Okay.
But before we get to Quickley, because I know you want to jump there with that, just talk to me about my boy Knox.
Oh, Kevin Knox. Oh man, Kevin Knox is looking like a young, what you call it? I want to say Ray Allen right now. Young Ray Allen or Klay Thompson, what you want to call those shooters. He's looking like a shooter right now, to be a small forward. Yeah, he's not. I think he got like one of the top 3-point percentage in the NBA right now.
He's definitely not banging them down, man.
Yeah,
and I give props, I guess, to Kenny Payne.
Okay.
The assistant coach from Duke. He's on the Knicks too. And it seemed like that was the push that Kevin Knox needed, man.
Right. Because
it seemed like
I remember it was like, I think one play, I think it was by Zion when he like took the ball out of his hands last season, and everybody just like started writing him off from then. But I feel like if just keep putting in the work and just keep staying in the gym, focus, and he's going to be good. He's going to be a central part of the Knicks offense, coming off the bench for them, providing a huge spark along with, back to my man Immanuel Quickley.
Talk to me.
Another Kentucky guard. No, I mean, honestly, I don't know why they not started him over Elfrid Payton, but I understand veteranship. Elfrid Payton, he's been there. But, I mean, if you want to talk about offense, quick spark, Immanuel Quickley, he's not hesitant. He knows how to, get his offense in a hurry, and he's relentless. Like he's not scared at the moment.
His signature move is that floater, man.
Oh yeah, he had about 3 of those in a row. I seen.
Oh man, yeah, oh my God,
right
man.
In the paint. And I say, if Knicks fans, if you excited about Quickley as much as I am, then you got something to be excited for. Because him, along with Julius Randle and right about now Obi Toppin, I feel like, Knicks athleticism and excitement wise,
okay,
a little bit back, back to being, where he was at,
Let's talk about the chemistry between Obi Toppins and Immanuel Quickley. How you feel about that, man? That alley hoops.
Yeah, I feel like for 2 rookies that that didn't even play on the same team at college, is this whole pandemic coming on. Like teams didn't even have time to practice and train like that. For them to like be progressing and like the chemistry they have right now, I feel like it's pretty unmatched right now.
Now, if Jason Tatum and Kemba Walker was in the game, right, do you think it would have made any of a difference?
Oh man,
to today's outcome, man. Because remember, we beat the Bucks. They had just about everybody on their floor.
Right. How much did the Knicks win by today? About
what, 30 something?
So
it was 125 to 75.
I say with Tatum playing, it would have been part of the victory, and margin whenever has been as big.
No, I'm sorry, 105 to 75. We would still crack their ass.
Yeah, but Tatum.
Well, I can't say we because you rocking with them Lakers, man. and I don't understand that, man. I mean, it seemed like you got your head on your shoulders as far as realizing what these Knicks is doing and how they moving forward. But my man, have you ever been to LA?
Never been to LA.
And you find yourself being an LA fan?
It's like I can't root against the GOAT. You get what I'm saying? Like no matter if I feel like if I'm rooting for another team, that's going against LeBron a little bit. Like I just like to see LeBron do good. Everybody else they come along after, So as long as the Lakers is doing good, everybody else they keep an eye out, check out.
What you think about my boy Noel?
Nerlens Noel? Oh, that was a big acquisition for OKC when they picked him up. I feel like Nerlens Noel, his rebounding, his height and defensive effort could be a huge spark for the Knicks. Games to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you big on Frank Ntilikina as a guard?
No, not at all. I don't like Frank Ntilikina at all. It's not even because I'm not a Knicks fan. It's just I see a lot of people. They give him a lot of praise, and I haven't really seen him do anything, And I don't know if that's because he's on the Knicks, but Quickley, just starting out, and he's already impressed me a little bit more than what Frank Ntilikina impressing me. Than what I've seen from Frank Ntilikina, so. He doesn't impress me, and hopefully, Austin Rivers and Immanuel Quickley and those guys, they'll actually, keep producing like how they are for the Knicks. And they guard, as far as they guard situation, along with R.J. Barrett.
R.J. Barrett?
Yeah, I like R.J. Barrett.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you say about those who say that R.J. Barrett only play on one side, can't play on his right?
Oh, no.
Or is it his left he play with?
I feel like they said he only play to his left side because he's a lefty.
Yeah, he only play on his left side. He can't go right.
I mean, I feel like that's guys that, just being biased just because he's a left-handed player. Just because he's a left-handed player doesn't mean he can't go right. If you can't stop him from the left side, I'm not going to stop going left either. Until you're able to stop me from my left side, force me to go right. So I feel like the game will just come to him. If they try to take off his left side, he'll be able to transition and go right. He's an NBA player. He's multi-dimensional. So.
Okay, and when we speak of coaching staff, Tom Thibodeau, man. It happens to be his birthday. Turned 63 today. Nice birthday present for him. See these Knicks.
Right.
Right. Talk to me, man.
So Tom Thibodeau, oh man, he's been around in the NBA for a minute. He was part of the Boston Celtics, championship team. And I like Tom Thibodeau because he brings defense. That's something that he stresses, defense. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're Julius Randle to the last guy that they drafted, this year. Like if you play defense, and you produce, he's gonna play you. And if it doesn't diminish, you're gonna play and you're gonna.
What do you say to those who say he's a workaholic? You agree with that?
Oh, I agree with it. And it's good to be a workaholic, It means, you pay attention, you know your craft, and you wanna be good and you wanna perfect that what you do. And I think Tom Thibodeau, he's a great coach. And I feel like Knicks fans just, Knicks fans that, just gotta give him time and the next time. And I feel like, this season is just like the testing point,
Right.
Next season is, We have some free agencies coming in. You know, we have All-Star break. Let's see how they doing. You know, before All-Star break come, and you know, let's just
Right.
see.
And we got Mike Woodson on the offensive end, man.
Right. Mike Wilson used to coach the Knicks. You know, and it's like I know my history about the Knicks. You know, I know basketball, but it's like
You know why? Because your heart, right? It's not in line with your mind. You gotta get your mind right, baby. It seems like your heart is pumping that New York. I mean, you got the vibe and everything, man. It seems like you know New York stats better than you know LA stats, man.
Mean, I know basketball, man. It's just like I watch basketball, pay attention. The Knicks, they not a bad team. It's just that me personally, you gotta get through LeBron in order to be successful in the NBA.
Well, let me tell you this, man. His ring is about it's almost over.
Oh.
The last time he came to Madison Square Garden and he had New York in a frenzy is when he was spinning bottles, man. You followed your man
right.
and you know about all that, man.
Yeah, I remember all that.
He ain't gonna spend nothing this. I mean,
hopefully, maybe when LeBron retire, maybe I could come back on Vlad TV and have that conversation about.
Oh, that would be nice, man.
Appreciate that.
And with that being said, man, I want to thank you, man, for coming on Nicovelli TV. We got a Laker fan here, y'all. He's not really a Laker fan. I look at him as, he got this Bron thing going on, man. But for the most part, man, your heart is in New York. You just got to get your mind there. Don't be bumping up these Lakers. You know their real name is the Detroit Gems, right? Did you know that?
Gems?
Yeah.
I know they're the New York Knickerbockers.
No, I ain't talking about the Knicks.
I know the Knicks is the New York Knickerbockers. I never knew that about LA, though.
Yeah. They started off as the Detroit Gems.
Oh, wow. I know
5 of their championships. Right, that's what it was, Detroit Gems. 5 of their championships was in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
So how did I get credit for all of them championships?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. The 17 championships.
But that's for you to figure out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's for you. Yeah, you got to do your research, man. Just don't jump on the bandwagon with a team without knowing, man.
I did say I was a LeBron fan, not a Laker fan.
Okay, and that's sweet to hear because, you're a LeBron fan. I get it, man. So now that Julius Randle is on the Knicks, that don't make you a Knicks fan, though. But if LeBron was on the Knicks, you would have became a Knicks fan, or you would have became a LeBron. See, that's something to think about, man.
That was so nice that you did that, and that's something to think about.
Yeah. So while you thinking about that, man, I'm gonna end this interview, man. With that being said, we out. Peace.
All right, man.